Hi all. In this session, we are going to learn about how assignment operation is performed in programming languages and what are the various types of assignment operations. First, let's understand what is an assignment operation. Assignment is the basic operation for changing the binding of a value to a data object. Example, a is equal to 10. Here the value 10 is bounded to the memory referred by the variable a. So the value 10 is stored in the memory location that is given the name a. So there will be memory address like 1000 or 2000 or something like that, and to that particular memory address this 10 is mapped or binded. That process is called as assignment operation. In languages like C and Lisp, assignment also returns a value which is a data object containing a copy of the value assigned. So in this case this 10 value will be returned. There are basically three forms of assignment operations: simple assignment, assignment as expression, and multiple target assignments. Let's see all these in detail. Before learning those concepts, let's understand what is L value and R value in memory organization. An L value, which is also called as locator value, represents an object that occupies some identifiable location in memory. That is, simply an L value has an address, whereas an R value represents an object that doesn't possess a memory. For an expression, the LHS of the expression should have an L value, and the RHS of an expression can have either L value or R value. But it is mandatory that the LHS of an expression should have an L value. Consider the statement I is equal to 10. I is the name given to the memory address 1000. So I has a location called 1000. So I is considered as an L value. The value 10 is having R value because it doesn't have any memory address, and this 10 is binded to the L value of I, that is in the location 1000. In the other case, 10 is equal to I is invalid because the LHS is having an R value. As I have already told, the LHS of an expression should always have an L value, that is a locator value. Here 10 is not a location, it is a numerical value, so it is an invalid expression. Consider the following examples. Int a is equal to 42. The LHS is L value and the RHS is R value. So it is an accepted OK statement. The next statement is int b is equal to 43. Similar to the previous statement, the LHS is having L value and the RHS is having R value. So it is accepted statement. Next is a is equal to b. This is also accepted because left hand side is L value and right hand side is also an L value. So both sides are locator value. The right hand side of an expression can be either L value or R value. So this is accepted. The next statement b is equal to a is also accepted because the LHS is L value, RHS is L value. The next statement int c is equal to a star b. C is possessing L value. A star b is an operation. So this is an R value. So the right hand side of an equation can be either R value or L value. So this is also a valid statement because the left hand side is L value and the right hand side is possessing R value. Why it is called as R value? Because it is an operation a star b. If it is a simple operand like a, then it can be considered as a L value. Though we need the result of this operation, it is considered as an R value. The next statement is a star b is equal to 42. This is not accepted because the LHS is an R value a star b. 42 needs to be mapped to the result of the operation a star b. This is not possible in real time. So this will show us an error because the LHS of this expression is R value. R value means it doesn't possess a memory location. So this is the concept of L value and R value. Based on this L value and R value, we are assigning a value to a location. Let's first understand the simple assignment operation. Consider the assignment operation in the form first operand is equal to second operand. The assignment operation is performed as follows. First, compute the locator value or the L value of the first operand expression. Then compute the R value of the second operand expression. Then assign this R value to the computed L value. Then return the R value as the result of the operation. Let's understand these steps with an example. We have to perform the operation a is equal to 10. So a is the first operand and 10 is the second operand. First we have to consider the L value of the first operand. First operand is a. The locator value of a is 1000. So this 1000 is computed or pointed to that location, compute the R value of the second operand. R value of the second operand is 10. Next, assign the computed R value to the computed L value data object. Computed L value is 1000. So assign the computed R value, that is 10, to the location 1000. So 10 is stored in location 1000. Return the computed R value of the result of the operation. So this 10 is returned to the program. Next, let's see how assignment operation can be performed in an expression. In the C-based languages, Perl and JavaScript, the assignment statement produces a result which is the same as the value assigned to the target. It can therefore be used as an expression and as an operand in other expressions. So expression can be nested inside another expression in case of assignment operation. Let's understand this with an example. This design treats the assignment operator much like any other binary operator, except that it has the side effect of changing its left operand. Side effect means if you are changing some values on the right hand side, it will affect the LHS of that particular variable. Let's understand this with an example. A is equal to B plus C equal to D by B minus 1. So as we have already learned precedence and associativity in programming languages, first precedence is for brackets. So first this expression is evaluated. C is equal to D by B. So first C is having L value, D by B is having R value. So this expression is valid. First it will perform D by B and that value is mapped to C and that value will be returned to the main expression, that is B plus C minus 1. So this expression can be derived as A is equal to B plus C minus 1. Then it will first perform addition. B plus will be performed first, then 1 is subtracted from that result and that value is mapped to the L value of A. So this is how assignment is performed as an expression. Next, let's see multiple target assignment. Consider the expression sum is equal to count is equal to 0. Here the value 0 is stored to multiple targets like count and sum. In the above expression, count is first assigned with the value 0 and then that count's value is assigned to sum. So the expression is evaluated from right to left. First this 0 is mapped to count and then that count value, which is the 0, is mapped to sum. So sum and count will get the value 0. This form of multiple target assignments is legal in Python programming language. So these all are the various types of assignment operations. Thank you.